All right, so I'm gonna talk over these highlights. If you'll see a trend. It's only cutbacks. I'm doing it on purpose, by the way. Now, are cutbacks the issue in the game? I don't think so. I think in some way cutbacks, no matter what, are gonna be always strong. They've always been strong. Like that's just because it's normal in football. Cutbacks, opening the wing, separate move, shifts the defensive line, or shifts them to one side, goes back in, shoots a goal. It's been a common thing in football, so it's always gonna be strong. Now, should it be that strong? No. And I'll try to explain why it's pretty strong. I mentioned before. Dragging players out makes the middle open gaps, and then when the gaps are there, your players, show up, and they like to cover for fullback if it ain't there. They like to press where the space is now there, and they like to just move out of space. And when that happens, there's a common issue. The CBs go a little bit wild. Do you see where he's like, all right, let me play goalkeeper real quick. One sec. Sorry, where was I? So this guy actually was manually defending. Props to him, bro. People don't do that. I love playing players like this. I love it. And I'm sure the people that do cutbacks do as well. So anyway, we pass the ball. The AI is doing its thing right here, trying to you cut back, you can open space. Boom. He switched player. Now, tell me why his other CB decided to just keep running down to the goalie. Makes it very easy to get the turn. Boom. Shot. Goal. Now, should defenders do the animation of running down like that? Absolutely not. So we are not playing football like people are saying, oh, we're just opening space. The CBs are just dumb. And, I'm the smart one because I just opened the gap and, I'm intelligent. No, I think the game's coded wrong because, yeah, sure, I have this opportunity. But that other CB should not be running past that guy at all. Because even if he switches, he's in a dilemma where, like, okay, you can switch, but your AI kind of dragged you all the way far back here. So even if you switch, you have to be even faster because you're cooked because your AI already messed you up. And I'm free in the spot that everybody scores goals in. It's not just me. I get scored on the same thing. Boom, turn, shoot, goal. Now, cutback should be a thing, but really dumb going into the box, pretty much trying to be a goalie. Issue is just it shouldn't exist. It should not exist. All right, so maybe what I'm saying is a dumb take, but like I don't know. Maybe I feel like if they were to implement something like maybe the jockey, is only available when controlling a player, or you know, I feel like if they were to do something like that, it's almost impossible for the AI to be super strong, because when the time is needed, you have to control no matter what. So I think that's a good thing. Now, should they just be plain and unusable? No, I think maybe RB could still work, like pressing the opponent, but not necessarily jockeying. Just getting him into the environment where you can switch and then take the ball away. But jockeying and mirroring your moves, no. But it gets them into the position where they can switch to it. And if they don't, then they get, schooled and you can dribble past them. I think that's an awesome thing. It could be a terrible take, but visually in my head, it sounds dope. Okay. So I guess some other good things actually. The good things about this game is like the midfield. You can actually steal the ball. Left wingers and left mids and strikers, they can win the ball. Like if you're on the way, they can snatch it. Like you can actually win the ball back. So that's dope. I just other than that, I think the negatives kind of to me outweigh being like one of the best games of all time. To be honest, I don't even think it's better than like FIFA 15, 16, 17, maybe better than 18, but maybe not even better than 18. I feel like the freedom of movement back then was just on a different level. But I don't know. Maybe it could be placebo, man. That's just my thoughts. You guys let me know how you're getting along with the game. Park the bus. Like I said, it's ridiculous. I think it shouldn't be like that. A better defensive line, maybe like I mentioned before, man. Yeah, or how do you call it? Let's see. Yeah, that just also the tactics suck. Like they suck. We should have different rules for tactics, different rules for attack. Um, I just don't like it, man. We should be able to do what we want in attack, and we should be able to do what we want when we're defending. Different roles, to be honest. What if I want to attack with the wing back attack plus, but I want him to drop back. Well, now it says that when you go to attack wing back plus, it says they don't go down as much. Some might not have the freedom to go down if they don't feel like it. I don't know. Also, I would love to create my own formations. That'd be awesome. And the problem with that, maybe they should limit, like, let's say you can only have 5 players in the box max. You can't do 6. You know, I don't know. Defenders, I guess you can do. I don't know. I feel like I'm just yapping about, but I do think they need some fixing still. There's not enough freedom tactic wise. There's freedoms to spin in circles with the left stick, but I don't think there's freedoms to feel instant, like to be active instantly, like going off of sprint. Effort touch, yeah, you can use that a little bit actually, effort touch, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. It doesn't feel as snappy, man. The one touch passing, yes, that's a good thing. I'll give him credit for the one touch passing, but I just don't feel the game feels fast enough. Like I don't like most of the time. You might know you're getting scored on. This guy probably knew he was getting scored on as soon as I was here. Like I don't know. I just don't feel like it's fast enough, guys. You know. It's I don't know. It's like you can have a good thing and the game still be bad. You know. You could even have a slower game, but the game be like perfect. I just I just don't think they have the fundamentals that I would like for me personally, in my own taste, down. Maybe they do it for you, but in my opinion, I don't think it's like perfect, guys. So that's my thoughts on it. For now, like I suggest what I'm doing now is just looking at all my replays when I'm getting scored on or the goals I'm scoring, and just have to analyze what your AI is doing and try to be there when they're not there for you. Like, um, obviously manual defending, but that's it's not just the case of manual defending. It's like your AI is doing a little too much. They're way too just dumbed down, so you have to carry them, which is that's where the skill gap is. So I give props to the dude that can compensate any AI error. Meanwhile, still using the AI when it's on its best forms, because it's still strong. In certain scenarios, it's strong if used properly. So, you just have to really analyze all that stuff, and it's one thing to analyze, it's one thing to go in a game and actually do it. It's difficult, guys. So, that's what there's probably really good like crazy players nowadays. So I like that part. The skill gap stuff is nice. It's just I just think there should be better compensators than having a deep back line, and fixing it. Just be more just different. Anyway, guys, that's enough yapping. Catch you later. Hope you enjoyed today's little yap session. Let me know if I missed anything. I probably did. There's a lot of things in this game. There's also the volleys where they do long shots. That's the stuff that I think they will fix anyway. That's why I'm not mentioning as much, but that shouldn't exist either. Like that's ridiculous. Like, But all right. Catch you later. Peace.